Hindi natin papayagan at palalampasin ang mga katiwalian sa pangangasiwa. Ang kapalpakan sa pagdisenyo at sa pagkakagawa, ang mababang kalidad at marupok na materyales, ang pagkaantala ng proyekto, at ang kapabayaan sa tamang pagmentina at pagkumpuni. Halimbawa, sa Kabagan, Santa Maria Bridge na sa Isabela, sinimulan noong 2014, ginastusan ng taong bayan ng 1 bilyon. 10 taon tinayo. Nung binuksan, ilang araw pa lang, giba na agad. Napakamahal. Ang tagal ginawa. Ang bilis na sira.
Mr. President, my dear colleagues, good afternoon. I rise today on a matter of personal and collective privilege. 5 months after the reported collapse of the Kabagan Santa Maria Bridge, accountability has finally been demanded by the Department of Public Works and Highways, directed only at the driver of the dump truck operating a vehicle with an approximate gross vehicle weight of 89.63 metric tons. Such a heavy load exceeded the bridge's design load capacity of 33 tons and violated the 45-ton maximum allowable gross vehicle weight, or the MAGVW, under Republic Act number 8794 and its revised IRR. As fate would have it, the bridge, 12 years in the making and opened for just over 20 days, collapsed. Hailed as one of the engineering wonders and the gateway to the Cordilleras, this road network was one that our kababayans had long looked forward to for decades. Para sa mga kababayan natin na buhay na tinatawid ang daan papuntang Isabela, isang malaking kaginhawaan sana ito. Ngunit ang kanilang pagbubunyi ay panandalian lamang. Mr. President, I take this floor to demand answers. Why did a bridge into which we poured over 1.2 billion of taxpayers' money, meant to be a symbol of strength and connection, become instead a symbol of failure for the government? Sino po ang dapat managot? Sino ang may sala? Nakakadismaya na matapos maimbestigahan ito ng Senate Blue Ribbon Committee sa pangunguna ng ating kasamahan na si Senator Alan Peter Cayetano, ay ang nakakabahalang kawalan ng malinaw na pananagutan mula sa taong responsable sa pagpapatupad ng proyektong ito. Based on all the documents my office has gathered, no information what was submitted to the DPWH explaining how the designer of the 990-meter bridge, Mr. Alberto Cañete, a supposed bridge expert, or the joint venture of United Technologies Consolidated Partnership, PERT Consult International and Scheme Engineers and Associates, arrived at its design. The special committee report by the DPWH on the collapse of the Kabagan Santa Maria Bridge, submitted to the Blue Ribbon Committee last April 30, noted that based on limited research, there is no known precedent for this exact structural configuration in either local or international bridge projects. Mr. President, it was an iconic bridge of unique form, not typically constructed by DPWH. So, why was such a design approved without the necessary technical documentation? Was due diligence not exercised in reviewing the safety, appropriateness, and long-term durability of the structure? Sa pagsusuri ko ng nasabing special committee report ng DPWH, sa kalagitnaan pa lamang ng pagpapatayo nito noong 2017, ay nakita na ito ng mga significant signs of failure. And from the very beginning, the whole bridge structure was bound to fail. This was according to then project engineer Mr. Felipe Lingan. Gayunpaman, Ginoong Pangulo, itinuloy pa rin ito at ang tanging naging solusyon ay retrofitting at epoxy injection. At ang masaklap pa dito, Mr. President, my dear colleagues, ay inako ng gobyerno ang gastusing ito na nagkakahalaga ng humigit kumulang na 400 million pesos. Retrofitting or repair works due to the constructor's mistake should be shouldered by RD Interior Junior Construction. That is very, very basic. Nagkaroon ng third-party consultant na nagsagawa ng audit o inspection at makailang ulit magkaroon ng technical evaluations, the root causes of these defects remain inconclusive. Mr. President, bumagsak na ang tulay, ngunit hindi pa rin matukoy kung saan nagkamali, sino ang nagkamali, at kung sino ang dapat managot. And upon further review of the said report, none of the companies that participated in the bidding were declared eligible. Sa mga lumahok sa bidding, ni isa ay walang karampatang karanasan para gumawa ng structural steel bridge project na kamukha ng Kabagan Santa Maria Bridge. Sa kabila nito, na-award pa rin sa RDIJC ang nasabing proyekto. It is said, Special Committee Report of the DPWH, the filing of appropriate actions against the design consultant, Mr. Cañete, and the contractor, RDIJC, is being recommended. Ginoong Pangulo, sa mga umiral na batas, kapag nag-collapse ang isang struktura dahil sa depektibong plano, specifications, construction methods o paggamit ng substandard materials, dapat managot ang mga engineer at arkitekto na nag-prepare, nag-review at nag-aproba ng mga plano at ang kontraktor na nagsagawa ng proyekto. But aside from the truck driver, design consultant, and contractor, what about the public officials who exercised oversight functions? Why is there no mention of disciplinary actions against these supervising officials whose approval and oversight or lack thereof enabled this tragedy? Mr. President, wala tayong nabalitaan na nasuspending opisyal ng DPWH na may kinalaman sa proyektong ito. Wala rin tayong nabalitaan, iniimbestigahan sila upang panagutin. A bridge does not collapse overnight. Anumang maliit na bitak ay lumalala, lalo na kapag ito ay binabaliwala. This incident is more than a structural failure. It is a failure of governance. It exposes weaknesses in our systems, weaknesses that will persist if we refuse to confront them with transparency and resolve. And let me show you a video of the interview of DPWH Secretary Manuel Bonoan.
Yung project ay mga dapat na nagot na opisyal sa pamahalaan at siguro sa private sector. Dito ho pa meron ng pwedeng gawing aksyon ng DPWH. I-relieve muna lahat ng opisyal ng DPWH na involved sa project na yun. Ay, wala na pala. Ano pong pinakamataas na ranggo nung nire-recommenda po niyong makasuhan?
Malakas yata kay Bonoan yun.
Ang paniwala ng Pangulo, alpak yung project, may mga dapat na nagot na opisyal sa pamahalaan at siguro sa private sector. Dito ho pa meron ng pwedeng gawing aksyon ng DPWH. I-relieve muna lahat ng opisyal ng DPWH na involved sa project na yun.
Anyway, Mr. President, marami man sa kanila ay retired na. Some of the decision makers are still with the department. Sa aking pagkakalam, Dalawa sa Assistant Secretary ng DPWH ngayon ay naging Regional Director ng Region 2. Noong panahon ng construction at retrofitting ng tulay at 3 undersecretaries naman ay malinaw na matagal nang may control sa budget, supervision and oversight over the project ay nananatili sa pwesto at mukhang nabigyan pa ng karagdagang trabaho at dagdag na responsibilidad pagkatapos bumagsak ang tulay. Hindi kaya sila ang pinatutungkulan ng Pangulo nung sinabing, mahiya naman kayo? Mr. President, mahirap tanggapin na sa mga susunod na araw ay haharap sa kaso ang maliit na tao na tulad ng driver ng truck na pananagutin ng DPWH samantalang pinagtatakpan nila ang kanilang mga kasamahan. I urge the DPWH to take full responsibility and accountability not only by pursuing private contractors but also by holding accountable its own officials who were involved in the planning, approval, and implementation of this project. Public confidence demands nothing less. Explain the approval process, identify the lapses in monitoring and enforcement, and most importantly, assure the public that this will never happen again, not through promises, but through concrete reforms in design, review, safety compliance, and project oversight. The bridge that was meant to stand strong for generations collapsed in less than 3 weeks. Its collapse should serve as a warning. When safety is compromised, when accountability is absent, it is the people who will pay the price. I am not here to point fingers at anyone. I only hope that we use this incident to mark the beginning of a renewed commitment to engineering integrity, public safety, and true accountability. Thank you, Mr. President.